Hello guys, we are about to get into the European Prime Ragnarok Online server, and I decided to make a little video guide based on some of my streamer materials and new recording that would help people to level up in the Prime mechanics reality. Because I already played the Prime Ragnarok Online Prime on Russian servers when they were out last year, and same publisher, same name, most likely pretty much the same mechanics and settings that we will be getting on the European servers, and they are different, a little bit different from renewal and pre-renewal, obviously, even though they are like heavily based on the renewal mechanics. Is still a little bit different, and there are some nuances to Prime that you need to look up on the official website and everything. And right now in this video I will only touch leveling. Will touch leveling. Some of the guides out there that you can find, they talk about leveling on Ragnarok Transcendent server, for example, which is the IRO US server with the similar Prime mechanics. And that guide is pretty much somewhat relevant, quite relevant, I would say. So you can look for information on those sources too. This information is more based on my personal experience with Ragnarok Online Prime on a Russian server. And a lot of the meta most likely will be transferred to the European server because it's the same publisher, it's the same version by the looks of it, and probably some of the Russian players will also be playing on the European server, well, kind of like how I am. So most likely a lot of those meta leveling areas will also move to the European server. So I'm not gonna be talking about the novice experience. That's pretty much kind of standard situation on all the servers and any guides. You just get in the area, talk with NPCs. They kind of guide you through multiple NPCs to do some quests, and then you just kill mobs there while doing some of the quests for other NPCs for a while. And as soon as you get a job level 10. The basic skill to the level when you can get your class, you pretty much can already leave and go get your class. And the class questions we're also not going to be talking about today. You just get your class, and after that you go to Payon, and from Payon you go right portal, and you end up on the area with the spores. Here your goal will be to find a group. These guys are, yeah, there is one group you can see here, but yeah, this is Russian Prime server again. That's why there's a lot of things in Russian here. A lot of people already done with leveling their characters here long time ago, obviously. So there are no groups or anything here. People are already way past these areas. So on new server, on the European Prime server, this will be a lot better and a lot easier. You'll be able to find a group here, get a full group, get a bonus XP from being in the full group. So always try to get in the group for leveling, and that's one of the main things about leveling on Prime servers, and that's why there is like some sort of like leveling meta that you kind of need to know, because those areas, the meta areas, will have groups most likely for like months after the release of the server, and that'll be a lot more effective to level up that way. After spores, on a level, probably around level 25, 20, depends how you prefer it. Personally, you should probably move to Bigfoots. 25 might be even like quite late, but if you're in a big group, a part of a big group, then it's actually not a problem to get level 25 or something on spores. Spores also drop strawberries that are nice to recover your SP and to sell to other players so they can recover SP, which is some good economy boost, let's put it that way. So you can go after that, at level 20, 25, around that, you can go to Bigfoots. Bigfoots are right below spores, so you just go this portal, and you're on Bigfoots. Here, as you can see, there is also not... Oh, someone's buying strawberries. Not a lot of people here. Usually this area is full of people recruiting to their groups and everything, and buying all the loot that drops here. So you just walk through this area, get in the group, and start killing Bigfoots. Bigfoots are not super easy, they have the stun attack too, so that's why it might make sense to level on spores a little bit longer. And you can stay here for a while too. Like some people get like the job level 40 or something around this area. That might be a little bit too much, but in a big good group it's very fast. So you can do that easily, but yeah, like recommended would be level 35. I would probably with first characters go a little bit higher because next area is Orc Village. And Orc Village might be a little bit complicated because you can get easily swarmed there, especially when there is a lot of people leveling up there. The spawn is pretty fast, and yeah, that might be a little bit of a problem, so you better be a little bit more leveled for that. Orc Village, teleport from Frontera, that probably would be the most convenient way to teleport for everyone. So you just go here and level up outside of the Orc dungeon in the Orc Village on the field. This is where the groups recruiting will be happening. So yep, you just run around here killing Orc warriors, Orc ladies, Orc babies too. Baby orcs, they will be a little bit more complicated to kill because of the summoning of other orcs, and you can easily get swarmed here. So that's the important part why you should be more careful. But there's usually a lot of people around too, so it shouldn't be a big problem. Just be careful and don't let them swarm you because you can get stunned also, and then you already can't really escape. Otherwise, it's not that big of a deal to escape and everything. And again, just be in the group and get a lot of XP from all the full group bonuses. Now, after you are done with the Orc dungeon, you can go around level 55. Again, you might wait a little bit. I usually was getting my switching my job at the job level 50 right here in Orc dungeon in Orc Village, and after that even getting like some first job levels around here too. And after that you go to Hodes. To get to Hodes, well, I have War Portal, so I'm cheating here a little bit. If you go by yourself, then you need to go to Morocco, which you also can get from Frontera. You go to Morocco, and from there you go south, south, and east. That way you will end up right here in this portal. This is usually where people are recruiting, around here, or usually rather like a little bit here, not right at the portal, but around here somewhere. And yes, you are hunting Hodes. You're hunting Hodes here, all the way until level 65. So like 55, 65 in this range. Can stay here a little bit longer. I'm not a huge fan of this map and this area because Hodes don't really have any really good drops. A lot of mobs here are not very pleasant to deal with, like Sandman and Frildorus. They also have a completely opposite element to Hode. Like for Hodes you need to use Fire Element, but Sandman and Frildora take less damage from Fire Element. Well, actually no, only Frildorus. Sandman still take the decent damage from fire, but they also have a hide, and yeah, sometimes it gets kind of a little bit annoying to deal with them because they can just hide from you. That's why I'm kind of not a big fan of this area, to be honest, but still decent XP. There will be a lot of people around here, a lot of groups, so yeah, here you go. Well, you might have skills to counter that, but yeah, it's still a little bit annoying sometimes. So it will take some time for you to level here. There's also kind of like this here. At least you are not really usually getting swarmed outside of like getting some random Sandman Frildorus around here. Hodes are not aggressive, so yeah, it's kind of somewhat safe map, I would say. But yeah, you can get a bit too greedy or not notice some. Or yeah, get some Sandmen on you from Invis. So yeah, after level 65, you go already to a way more interesting area. I like that one way more because loot there is a lot more satisfying, I would say. So we go again through Frontera. There are like different ways to do it, obviously, but yeah, since I saved in Frontera, I just like going through that. We're going to Geffen. And after Geffen, we are going to Aldebaran. And from Aldebaran, we will need to go all the way up. All the way up to the North Gate. That's where we need to go. And through the North Gate, we're gonna enter the fields where we need to go all the way up and then to the left, aka to the west. And from there, we will need to go north again. So I'm just gonna teleport here. Obviously can walk through here. There are some aggressive mobs though, so it might get a little bit tricky here. But yeah, this is the portal we need to go. It's kind of like more of a safe way to get there, I would say. There are obviously other routes you can take, but this one I think is more convenient, even though it has also a little bit of a scary parts on the map that I'm getting right now. This one because of geographers. They sometimes might have not very convenient spawns near the portals, and they usually can hit you pretty well even with flee, and if there's many of them, they can like kind of like, you know, stagger you, sort of stun lock you in a way. Hitting even me no problems here. So we're getting to the portal right here. This one. So we go north again from here. Here we go. And we end up on this beautiful map. And this beautiful map has enemies that we are gonna be leveling potentially all the way from like 65, 66 to like levels 80 something. I think with champion I was here for like almost until 90 or something. Might be wrong, but yeah, I was here for a while because we're gonna be killing Grand Pecos here. Grand Pecos have really good drop. You can get some juicy loot from them that cost decent amount of money. And yeah, they have pretty good XP, and with the water enchant they take quite a lot of damage. They're also not aggressive, but if you start attacking them, then their friends are gonna be helping because they're social. And well, this one is a little bit asocial, as you can see. That's unfortunate. Alright, here we go. Yeah, here's the friend. Yeah, the friend. So yeah, you attack one and you get the whole flock on you. And as I said, partially a little bit of a problem, you know, like the blessing and the curse in the same format is the fact that there's a lot of people and there's a really fast respawn of mobs. So you might be just like staying here, hitting this one bird for the first time, and then in the same moment there's like 5 slowly spawning around and attacking you. So that might get sometimes a little bit tricky, so keep your fly wings ready. And they also have this like weird delayed hits sometimes when you attack them and they hit you back, and sometimes they can like, you can get delayed damage arriving to you even when they're already dead, or when you like use hide, for example, smoky card, or like your own hide, and you can still take some delayed damages. It's kind of weird, but yeah, that happens, so be careful and try not to get yourself way too low on these mobs. So yeah, here you can stay all the way, like until level like 85, no problems. Even higher. There are also goats there, they are a little bit stronger, so better start killing them a bit later. But they also decent drop, better XP than Grand Pecos, and they also the same elements, so your water weapon or water enchant will be really good against them too. They can last you way longer. There is also dedicated goat map with only goats. That map is from here. Take one portal south and then one portal west. There will be more goats, a lot of goats, and might be kind of good, but the problem is I'm not sure if that will be the meta area. I don't think that was the big meta area for leveling on Russian server, and that means there might be complications with finding a group and you're not getting your bonus then. And you know, without bonus is just not effective, so rather just stay here longer if you're not confident about the next areas. And the next areas are pretty much areas where you can stay all the way until level 99. Let me show you two options for those areas. Two options for those areas that you can level all the way until 99. So first one is a little bit easier in my opinion. We fly again from Frontera to Giffen. And here we go to the left portal. It's gonna walk to this one, it's pretty close. Here we're gonna go to Petites, the ground Petites. They are earth elementals, so you need a fire weapon for them. Don't need, but that will be nice to have one. Again, the positive side of having the meta with the huge groups is usually that there are enchanters around. So enchant, at least on Russian server, was very, very common in those big groups. So you're getting, like, from big group you get a lot of benefits. You have the priest, who's gonna be healing you. Well, obviously priest will be staying probably near the portal, so like he can't heal you when you are getting destroyed by a mob somewhere in the middle of the map. But at least when you're damaged and you return, they will heal you, and they will buff you, and you will get an enchant, so it's really nice. It's really nice, and at the same time you get a lot of bonus XP, so it's like all around really, really good experience. That's why I really like those like server openings like this. It's like a lot of hype, a lot of alive in the game, and it feels really good. So yeah, this is ground PTs that we're gonna be killing. Other mobs here also take like either bonus damage or like the same basic damage from fire. We have no problems killing anything here. XP here is decent, and for my personal taste, this one is a little bit easier than another map that I'm gonna show you, but I feel, for me, at least for me, subjectively, it felt like it's a little bit like less XP, but more safe area, so you could kind of try to get here earlier than another one. These guys don't have any like surprises that they can destroy you very fast. So somewhat safe and balanced area. But I'm gonna show you the area that was the most meta for the last levels in on Russian server. And that area is a little bit of a weird portal to that area, but you'll get an idea. Because I was like sometimes killing some slippers from time to time with my occult impacts, which are not super strong in prime mechanics, I have to say. Could be a little bit better. Yeah, this way is a little bit more tricky to get to the area of designation, because it's like these maps are a little bit scary themselves too, with a lot of mobs. So yeah, walking through this might be a little bit tricky. Here we go, and this is the area where we want to be. This map is right below Our ungulling here. Nice. Alright. This is right below You literally go the bottom portal from and you will end up here on this bridge. And this place is where all the groups are gathering. Usually on Russian server that was the case. Right now, as you can see, all these areas, they are empty. So everyone already passed through these levels. They implemented third professions, the third classes on Russian servers. So everyone already who was playing, and Russian server is alive already for like 9 months or something. So people already like passed it to the third classes that were implemented recently. Actually, like I would love to try them, but like right now I'd rather just play on European server. So a lot of people already moved on to higher levels, and that's why all these areas are empty. So all this kind of like leveling guide in a way, it will be not super effective if you're playing on the server that already that is not populated enough, or already like populated, but population is already like leveling in completely different areas. In that case, you can still follow this leveling guide, and in the same time you can kind of go in a little bit different areas that just fit your like level range and your character capabilities, just, you know, whatever you prefer in terms of drops, in terms of XP, in terms of like whatever money you can get there, in terms of just diversity, just for fun, trying different areas. You can always go for it, but yeah, if there is an opportunity to get into a huge group, areas I showed most likely will be the ones with big groups in them, and you will be able to join them, and you'll be able to get a lot of bonuses for your XP being a big group, and you will get a lot of convenience, as in enchants from sages, buffs and heals from priests and everything. It's really nice. You don't need to interact with anyone in the group, by the way, too. You just need to join the group, just post, usually people with the chat, you just post your level there and they throw you an invite and you go in. You don't need to chat, you don't need to interact with people. Do your thing, level solo, all good. If you want, you can interact and just casually chat, of course, too. But you know, no obligations. Do whatever you really want. And just don't go AFK too much. Usually people going AFK just go to character select menu and that's it. So yeah, it will be pretty easy and convenient with these areas to level up. These areas were where I leveled many characters on the Ragnarok Prime server. There was no problems leveling. There was no problems finding the group for the first like couple of months I was playing since the release. Absolutely no problems. Easy leveling from fresh novice to getting your second job was probably like one evening of not very active try-hard leveling. Was pretty fast and simple, and in Prime mechanic is a lot more satisfying because a lot of your skills will actually do things, and you will feel a lot more proud of yourself doing those things because they all feel better. They deal a lot more damage, a lot more skills work better, and yeah, it's a really different experience. Other options for the last stretch, like 90 to 99, 85 to 99, is to go to Magma Dungeon. That will be possible for some classes easily, the support classes mostly, but for majority of people, you're either not gonna be invited in the groups, unfortunately, unless you make your group yourself. That is also an option. But yeah, it will be kind of more of a meta area in terms of requirements for your equipment and your class. So it's a more dangerous area, but yeah, it gives a lot of XP. Like, you're gonna level there very fast. But to get there, it's a little bit more tricky. It's mostly will be priests, wizards, professors, bards, dancers. They might get there, but maybe on the start of the server when everyone is trying to like level faster and there's a lot of people and a lot of groups, everyone's trying to arrange things faster, it might be possible to kind of sneak in with the... Well, not sure about any class, because you still need some survivability and capabilities to either tank mobs for your wizard or to destroy them yourself. So this is a little bit more complicated, and I haven't been there actually. I haven't been there on Prime server. I was leveling all the way on Harpies, all my characters, absolutely no problems. Yeah, probably was quite longer, but was alrighty. I quite enjoyed the experience compared to my previous experiences on low rates X1 classic servers. That is super simple and a lot of XP. Thank you guys for watching my first ever YouTube video, my first guide on Ragnarok Online leveling, and I hope my little advices will help you with leveling your own characters in Ragnarok Online Prime EU or any Ragnarok Online Prime servers, because their mechanics, their spawns, their maps should be pretty much the same, even though that won't exactly be the same for servers with renewal and especially pre-renewal mechanics, so keep that in mind. Later things might change. There might be like Eden quests introduced to the Prime servers, which will change the meta of leveling a lot, and that'll be a completely different story. But for now, especially if you're just starting on the Ragnarok EU Prime server that is launching in next upcoming days, then this list of areas, this list of mobs should be the perfect one for you. And yep, I hope it will be. I hope it will be perfect for me, because I will be playing there too. I will be streaming all process on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/comradenerdy. You'll see the link in the description to this video, and well, I hope I'll see you there. I'll be making some more videos too, but well, My stream is my main thing, so there I will be for sure every day. And videos, well, I'll try to be better at this. I'm just getting started. Hope it will be a good adventure for all of us. Thank you again for watching, guys. Follow my channel, follow my Twitch channel, and have a nice day. Thank you.